What a tech. Is he alive? Okay. That stock was really good. So, let us talk about Bowser, because I want to show y'all all of the unsafety that Bowser has. Jab 1 is frame. Jab 2 is -9. That's actually very good, but you can always back air it. You won't be able to fair it necessarily, but also you can, if you're facing forward, you can shield grab it if you're close enough, because he doesn't have an option to spot. Well, I don't know what his spot dodge is, but Pikachu's grab is frame 11. I don't think his spot dodge is frame 2, because I don't think anyone's spot dodge is frame 2. Yeah, it's frame 3. So it'll be a frame 12 option, like given, like relative to my punish. So grab should always hit it if you're close enough. F tilt's -15, that's even forward airable, forward airable, forward airable. Dash attack's -33, unsafe, unsafe, unsafe. These are obviously all unsafe. Even his aerials, his best one is -9. And it's huge, so don't get me wrong. There are often times when you will not be able to punish it, but -9's not great. Still punishable, like every single thing that Bowser has on shield is punishable. Except for Flame Breath, because fuck that move. Uppy's -36, like you have a ton of time. Things aren't safe on shield against Pika for a lot of the time. So Pika, frame 3 nair, frame 11 fair, frame 4 back air, 4 up air, 14 down air. So obviously up air, back air, and nair are going to be your main out of shield options, right? Because it's frame 6, because it's 3 plus jump squat. 4 plus jump squat is 7, 4 plus jump squat is 7. So back air, up air, and nair are frame 6 and 7 out of shield options. So basically, any single thing that Bowser wants to do is punishable by Pika. Any single time he's wrong, you get punished. An important thing also is Whirling Fortress is frame 6. So ironically, Bowser's one of the best characters at punishing Pikachu, because none of what Pika has is safer than -6. I think forward air is -6 if you do it properly. However, there is a big difference between the out of shield punishes that Pikachu gets on Bowser and that Bowser gets on Pika. Because if you get hit by Bowser by an up B, you got up B'd and then you land and you're fine. If you back air a Bowser, you're going to deal him 50. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to deal so much damage, whether you back air him off stage, or you back air and then instant up air, instant reverse up air into landing nair loop, and he gets nair loop for like forever. Pikachu's punishes against Bowser are going to be much, much heavier on average than Bowser's will on Pika, even relative to their death percents, because obviously Bowser is the heaviest character in the game by a significant amount. Nair down smash kills him at like 140 at the ledge, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really late compared to a lot of other characters that die at like 100. However, you know, you have to separate the game into 3 phases generally, and this is how I want to talk about it. I just wanted to go over the frame data really quickly in general. The 3 phases of the game, which I'm sure everyone's heard before, are neutral, advantage, and disadvantage. And how well you play all 3 of those will determine how well you do in different matchups. The characters that have really strong advantage states can kind of overcome mediocre neutral states because you hit someone once and then you just fucking take them for a ride. As opposed to the other characters which have strong like neutrals but not great advantage states. Bowser is one of those characters that has a pretty decent neutral. He's fast, he has big aerials, although they're unsafe, but he has big aerials, he has a good out of shield option in terms of up B, but unfortunately, his advantage is kind of mediocre against Pikachu, but like it's not a great advantage state, and he has one of the worst disadvantages in the entire game, at least in my opinion, because you really only have to look out for like landing down air and landing down B, in which case you spot dodge it and then you hit him for it. Pikachu has one of the best neutrals in the entire game if you can't deal with Thunder Jolt, and Bowser cannot deal with Thunder Jolt. So you get to camp Bowser. You get to literally just run away from him if you want to. You're faster than him, or small, obviously. You can go under the stage, you can go off stage, and you're probably going to be relatively fine, although Flame Breath is one of the most annoying things in the game, if I'm being honest. So it can be kind of obnoxious. So let us go into... So basically, if you're fighting against a Bowser, Pikachu can just kind of do this. And Bowser does not have really good answers against it, because also at any moment, because at any moment you can kind of just run behind it and get pressure. And, you know, one of the better things for Pikachu is generally you want to go like, you know, T-Jolt back air and things like that, because you get a lot of damage off of it, right? So you do this and then you fucking, wow, look at all that damage, and now Bowser's off stage, which is like really bad for Bowser, especially in this matchup, but... you know, that's beside the point. Because Bowser has a really good out of shield option, generally you're not going to want to go for aerials, because he can punish them, right? Like, he can punish fair unless you space it super well. He can punish back air consistently. So a lot of what you're going to want to do in this matchup is either this, like T-Jolt down tilt on his shield, because you assume he's going to shield here. So you're going to T-Jolt down tilt. You just kind of do down tilt, whatever. You maybe camp for a little bit of percent. Or your main mix-up is going to be T-Jolt grab, because that gets you Nair loops. And this goes for forever on Bowser. This is with scaling off. So, like, this is the up tilt sending as far as they possibly can. And it still does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a long time. And obviously, like, there's no mix-up, but you can generally react to this. So, whoops. So you get like that. It's a lot of percent. And of course you can always drop that in the middle to get up air bridges, which work on Bowser. So yeah, fair chains work, right? Which is stupid. So you can literally just kill him off of a hit. Like, no edge guard, just actually, like, blast zone him. So Pikachu's punish game on Bowser is insane. Anytime you get a single hit, you're fine. Obviously, the mix-up to the grab would be to either up B early as Bowser or to spot dodge, right? But again, the risk-reward is so heavily in Pikachu's favor, because if I'm right, I deal you 80 or kill you. And if I'm wrong, I got up B'd. Or up tilted, or forward tilted, or something. And that's really only scary if you're at death percent. But Bowser has to win like 5 or 6 neutral interactions, probably to get Pikachu at death percent, except for down smash. Whereas Pikachu needs 1. You can edge guard him. Plus, you can just juggle him. Like, there are so many times that I'll just be like, okay, that's the end of my combo, and then they're gonna like double jump, and then they're gonna down air, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna, you know, grab them again and do this. And they're gonna like go off stage, and I'm like, cool, I'm ledge trapping you, because ledge trapping is really good on Bowser, because all you have to do is this. You literally just T-Jolt from here, and then like forward air. And like, that's all you do. So like, your advantage state is so skewed versus Bowser. Like, the only thing you have to look out for in terms of edge trapping is ledge hop side B, but your T-Jolts will always cover that, because Bowser's body is huge, so when he wants to get off of the ledge, his ledge hop is here. And then he double jumps. Like, T-Jolt is gonna hit all that for free. So you can't not... Like, T-Jolt literally ruins this option. Unless you're gonna wait perfect amount of time, in which case Pikachu will be able to react to whatever you do. Because the thing is, ledge jump, like, you know, obviously, the normal ledge options in this game would be, you know, ledge jump, neutral get up, blah, 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 blah. But forward air for Pika, like, literally the entire mix-up of Bowser's get up, or like ledge options is he going to get up attack or not? Because everything else is really bad against Pika, because forward air just beats everything. Because if I go T-Jolt fair, like, it beats neutral get up, it beats ledge jump because the fair hits the ledge jump, it beats roll because I do that. Or like I fair and then, you know, dash attack him or something, or like grab him and back throw. If he ledge jumps, it doesn't work. I can obviously like go for harder stuff. So he has to get up attack to get around it, but if he get up attacks, then I just do this. And I wait, and I hit him for it, and he dies. Or I just hit him back off, and then get a potential, like, actual death scenario, which is edge guarding. So, like, when Bowser gets hit, he's fucked. Like, it's so bad. And it's not the fact that his get up attack is necessarily big, because it is, but it's just the fact that get up attacks are invincible, right? So, it's really just a bad situation. Like, if Pikachu's spamming Thunder Jolt at the ledge, is busted. It's so good. It's not even reacting, you just fucking do this, and you literally just have to bet on get up attack versus not get up attack. Like, even if you want to do nothing, like, literally just shooting Thunder Jolt is broken. Because if Bowser neutral get ups, you react and you grab, or you dash attack. If he rolls and you're here, you up tilt, or you grab, like, whatever. If he ledge hops, you wait for him to land and then hit him, because you can. And it's, like, not super difficult. If you get up attacks, you do that. And if he ledge jumps, you wait, and then you, like, do the normal juggle game, which Bowser, being above you, is super free for Pika, assuming you don't get impatient and get down aired. Like, if you're always just, like, at short hop height, or, like, at an area where their down air can't hit you, you literally get to just, like, pressure him for free. And it's, like, really, really good. And it makes it super hard for Bowser to land. Like, there are so many times playing Leon, playing my brother, because, like, the reason I'm so good at this matchup is my brother has played Bowser since Melee. Played him in Brawl a little bit, although Bowser was really bad in that game. Played him in Smash 4 and played him in Ultimate. So, like, I'm very versed in this matchup. It is not very good. Like, this is one of Bowser's worst, if not Bowser's worst matchup. But Pikachu just gets to do whatever he wants. the damage output is heavily in his favor. Like, literally, the scariest thing about Bowser is he hits you, he's gonna mix you up, but there is no mix-up against Pika, because let's say he hits you and you're like, oh no, I got hit. All you do is this, and you go away, and then you shoot a T-Jolt near the stage, and then you recover. Like, his edge trapping can be annoying because of Flame Breath, but Flame Breath isn't honestly that fucking bad. Like, you take damage, sure, but like, even if he Flame Breaths here, you're like, okay, cool, ow, 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 and then you quick attack him. Or you quick attack through him and get back to stage. There are so many situations where Bowser just can't do what he wants to do. And of course on a normal stage, like not FD, because we're probably not going to go to FD because it's Pika's best stage, but there are platforms. And so you're like, cool, I got hit. Quick attack the platform. He has to hard read them, and it's really not gonna work. You know? Like, the best thing to do in this matchup is, as Bowser, is to really go for hard reads and consistently try to get like up smashes and forward smashes and shit like that, because you're not going to be winning neutral enough to get the higher percents. Like, when I played Leon at Glitch, the only game that was close, I don't remember if Game 3 was close, but the Game 1, which was the closest game, he got a down smash at 45 and a forward smash at like 50 or 60. Because you have to do that, because otherwise you're not going to be keeping up with the damage to weight ratio in this matchup. Pikachu dumps on Bowser. If Bowser's above you, just wait for down air, wait for down B. If he is at a space where you can safely do like a raw up air, even if it's short hop, it doesn't matter. Like this type of thing, and you're not going to get hit by down air, or like you'll hit the down B startup, or you won't get hit by the down air, do that. But all you do is wait, because like, cool, you down air. Cool, you down beat. Grab, punish. Cool, you did nothing. Or you just shoot, you can even shoot a T-Jolt when he's gonna land, like where you think he's gonna land. Like, you like hit him and then you're like, cool, Thunder Jolt, and then you follow him, and then you go for an up air, and if he doesn't do anything, then he, you know, gets hit by the T-Jolt, and then you fucking do this. Like, whatever. You know, a big thing to remember about this matchup for Pika is you can't jab lock him until 100-ish, 80% because of Tough Guy. Like, that's just you have to remember. Like, that's not honestly necessarily bad, because what you do instead is you can go for down tilts, because down tilt also jab locks. So you just do this, which is honestly more damage anyway, and everything's still fine. You know? Like, whatever, it's fine. You just have to go for down tilt. You just can't autopilot jab. Jab kills you in this matchup, so you don't use jab, ever. It's not worth it. Because if you jab and you're at lower percent, it doesn't phase him and he forward smashes you. Like, every time. So like dash attack into like jab is not a mix-up. You should not go for it ever. Pikachu can edge guard this character really well. Downer beats up B, or trades at the very least. So downer beats up B. So if you force him to an area where he has to up B, which by the way you can fairly easily, because let's say you like hit him out, right? You do that. All you do is shoot a Thunder Jolt, right? You shoot a Thunder Jolt there. He has to jump. Literally this exact sequence. So you shoot a Thunder Jolt. He has to jump. And you forward air him. And now he has to up B. You just do this. You don't get greedy, like me. I'm just an asshole. But you just down air. You down air him a lot. And the thing is, if you're wrong, like, you're still going to be fine, because you'll get back to the ledge faster than he can really mess with you, even if he gets to the ledge technically first. So you just... And if you don't have enough time to go off there, you just ledge trap him, like I said. And you just do this. And, like, it's super easy. So if you have the time, you just do this. Right? And then you can just downer him. Over and over again. Until you eventually get the spike hitbox, or it sends him too far out, and then you back air. And then you can grab ledge and do this, and then woo! Oh, well, fair sucks. But you get my point. Because especially when he's off stage, he doesn't have the threat of down B or down air. So you literally just get to hit him like he has no options, because the only thing he can do is air dodge or swing fair. And those aren't good. Because also, another big thing about this matchup, Bowser, if you are at lower percent or last stock, like, Pikachu can live a side B. I'm doing this with 2 controllers. Every stage. You can always live side B. So if you are at higher percent and you get side B'd and you're winning and you just try to hold off stage, you literally hold jump, because hold buffer exists in this game. Bowser will always die first, and you get to live. Like, it's not even hard in this game. You literally just hold jump and live. So side B isn't really an option for Bowser if Pikachu can ever control it, which I don't exactly know how to control in this game. I don't know if it's percent based, I don't know if it's percent versus weight based, but yeah, Pikachu just, he dominates the neutral because of Thunder Jolt. And even then, like, you can fair and space around up B. Like, you can do this fair, and you won't get up B. So basically, I'm just gonna drift away right now. And that's the final hit. So I'm gonna hold up B as Bowser. I'm gonna hold shield as Pika. So you can avoid up B. So remember what I said earlier about you want to go for grabs mostly? That is still true. You would want to go for grabs, although Bowser's body is kind of weird when it comes to grabs. So like maybe not sometimes, but you can always at the very least do T-Jolt fair. Because the only way he has to beat this is to preemptively jump above the T-Jolt with full hop and fair it. Or maybe like a perfect F-tilt. But again, if that's the case and you know and you see they're swinging, you just do this. And you wait and then you run in. And you punish. I would just say as a really quick mental note, don't go for like Reed Thunders. Not worth it against Bowser. He back airs the fuck out of you and you die. Like if you think he's gonna jump, don't go for that one. Like it's probably not worth it. You can, but generally it won't be worth it because he can kill you for it. But yeah, so basically your entire neutral as Pikachu is going to be revolving around T-Jolt, like these three options, well 4 options, which is camp, just keep shooting T-Jolts, and then if he swings anything, you can add a shield it. Because if he goes run up jab, you go cool, nair. Or if you're facing backwards, back air. If he goes F tilt, you go fair. If he goes down tilt, you go fair. If he does anything, if he does an aerial, you go nair. Or if you're facing backwards, back air. Like you get to punish everything he does. Is trying to bait you in, keep shooting Thunder Jolts, and if you want to be aggressive, T-Jolt down tilt, T-Jolt grab, and T-Jolt forward air, because it makes it safe on up B. And of course, if you notice that your fair gets the hit, you can confirm off of it. Not at mid percents necessarily, but you know, it's this, and you go, okay, cool, and you get him off stage, and you do the shit I was saying, where fucking down air beats everything, and you can just kind of hit him for it. Cool, he's off stage. Didn't have enough time to set up a Thunder Jolt. Aw, man, I missed. Aw, I only got 65%. But again, like, Pikachu basically feels more comfortable in this matchup at all times. Because any single time you hit Bowser, he can die. Even if you do that, it's like, okay, cool. Duh. And of course, if a Bowser has to go high, like, they have to go high because, it, like, if, let's say they don't have a jump, and you're putting a T-Jolt out, and if they get hit by it, they're going to easily get spiked. So they have to go high. Your T-Jolt, oh, they went high. You just forward smash the shit out of them. It's kind of easy. Like, Pikachu gets to do whatever he wants, you just can't, like, it's just not a back air matchup. So I hope that made sense. I mean, if you want to go watch my sets against Leon, you can. But yeah, that's my analysis of Pika Bowser. Matchup is 65-35 at least for Pika, probably worse. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more content like this.